delighted to join you all here today during this historic occasion as we break ground for the construction of a pyrethrum factory by Kentegra Limited here in Naivasha, Nakuru County. I do remember when we first sat with Brian in my office, I don't know if you recall that, and Mika, and you all were not very sure on where you are going to put your factory, I think, at the time, or you are conning me so that I can work very hard to make sure you get here. Either way, I'm really excited that we are here today. And Ambassador Meg, you know, when you told me that we go visit the pyrethrum farm in Eburu, I knew in my head that we needed to bring back pyrethrum, but it really never quite hit me until we went up there. And I can tell you for a fact that became my aha moment. I really could see how then we can transform this county and our neighboring counties as well, because we are about 10 or 11 pyrethrum farming counties. So allow me to really from the bottom of my heart thank Kentegra for choosing Nakuru County as the home to domicile a factory that will help our pyrethrum farmers and tens of youths who will secure employment. In addition to the very many farmers, I've heard the number of 90,000 smallholder farmers. That's amazing. That's actually, I think, what I would call revolutionary. I also thank the national government for expediting the process of granting the requisite licenses, because we were working together done. That paved the way for Kentegra Limited to invite us today to witness the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the factory. I wholeheartedly welcome you to Nakuru, the county of unlimited opportunities, and we shall continue to walk this journey together. Today's groundbreaking ceremony for constructing the pyrethrum processing factory here in Naivasha marks the beginning of a journey. I envisioned in my manifesto regarding value addition to maximize our agricultural potential as a county. The role of agro-industry linking agriculture to industry is one of the hallmarks of a forward-looking economy, moving away from raw material production to actually industrialization. It will draw more farmers to engage in pyrethrum farming and confirm a ready market for their crop. Because part of the biggest problem that we encountered in trying to get our farmers to now get back to pyrethrum is what they went through in the late 80s, where they said they farmed the pyrethrum and then there was no market or they were not getting paid and they just had to stop doing that and get back to the maize and the other crops. So now that it's a whole chain, it's a whole ecosystem, it's a whole value chain, we are really working on having every farmer give us just a half an acre in their farm to do this. And I'm sure in the end they'll end up doing a majority of their farming around pyrethrum. So to us in Nakuru County, pyrethrum farming is a flagship project through which we envision pyrethrum becoming our farmers' main income generating crop. Pyrethrum is grown in 8 of our 11 sub-counties or constituencies. It's grown in Molo, Kuresoi North, Kuresoi South, Joro, Gilgil, Bahati, and Subukia. Even though the potential for pyrethrum farming stands at about, we are thinking of, we need to get to about 30,000 acres. I'm not sure, Elgeyo Marakwet, no offense, but does your whole county have 30,000 acres? Anyway, so the government and other stakeholders have distributed more than 66 million seedlings to farmers since 2017, and more than 7,000 farmers have benefited in this county. So we are really going to upscale that so that we can make sure we get, at least in this year to next year, be to at least 10,000 farmers, and then go from there. So we have mobilized farmers to form cooperatives and pyrethrum growers associations because we believe that strength lies in numbers. So our resolve as Nakuru County government to restore pyrethrum as the commercial poster crop is driven by the fact that a decade ago, Kenya used to account for 80% of all pyrethrum bought by international companies. But now is only accounting for 5%. I mean, we've gone from 80% to 5%. So we face challenges, and with especially it's been due to inadequate funding, inadequate planting materials, competition probably from higher value crops, post-harvest losses, poor pricing, high labor costs, pests and diseases, and poor infrastructure. But we endeavor to restore the pride of Nakuru County as the home of pyrethrum by making sure that we tackle a lot of these challenges. So to turn the tide and place pyrethrum farming on an upward trajectory in collaboration with our other players, and mainly here Kentegra, Your Excellency Ambassador, we have provided seedlings to farmers and sought to build capacity in good agricultural activities to promote production. We are promoting contract farmers between farmers and processors, Kentegra, such as Pyrethrum Processing Company of Kenya, PPCK, Afrochem, Botanicals, and others to ensure timely payment of farmers and extension services. But I've been accused of being very biased towards Kentegra. Providing farmers with modern dryers in partnership with stakeholders such as Good People International, embracing climate-smart technologies to mitigate against the drought, mobilizing farmers into cooperatives for bargaining power, fast-tracking of the pyrethrum industry policy, and revisiting the legal implication ownership of PPCK assets. That's out of here, but that's something we shall be handling so that we see if we can also get more larger pieces of land to have our youth and women groups farm this pyrethrum. So in our bid to attract investors to help us in our mission of lining agriculture and industry, Nakuru County is taking adequate measures to create a business-friendly environment. We will soon introduce a single business permit to simplify and expedite the registration of businesses in line with the national government's ease of doing business concept. Similarly, we are expediting applications for change of use of land, which will ideally receive approval in less than 48 hours on application. In a deliberate effort, we have rezoned land in some areas here in Naivasha and Salga, designating those areas for industrial development. The groundbreaking ceremony of this factory comes at a time when plans are at an advanced stage for the commissioning of the construction of Nakuru County Aggregation and Industrial Park at the Egerton Agro City in Njoro. I know, Brian, we spoke. I tried to steal you from here and make you my anchor company there, but I was a little bit too late. But it's never too late. We'll get others to do that, and I'm glad you're here because also the positioning is good. So we shall work together on that as well. The Naivasha Special Economic Zone and Kengen Energy Parks are also around here. They are also in the pipeline and in the Naivasha area, and they will add to our efforts to establish Nakuru and the county as the county of agro-industry. We have the farmers, a business-friendly environment, and unlimited potential to make Nakuru an industrial hub, producing Nakuru-made products and providing employment for thousands of our youths. In conclusion, I thank the American government through Her Excellency, the Ambassador Whitman, for the support you have given us, and I sincerely acknowledge Kentegra's decision to establish this processing factory here in Naivasha. We will work together to ensure Nakuru restores its pride as the home of pyrethrum farming and processing. And I want to invite other investors to plug into the agricultural potential in Nakuru County and take advantage of a business-friendly environment to start industries here. Together, we will make Nakuru the hub of agro-industry. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you, Kentegra. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you.